All right. In today's video, we're going to introduce to SP WhoIsActive stored procedure, which is developed by Adam Mechanic and which is a great contribution to the SQL user community. So in the SQL community, there's quite a few free tool utility developed by the community, and this is one of them. It is a very useful store procedure. So in this demo, and we're gonna show how to download and install this store procedure, and also we can compare with the traditional Microsoft SP Who and SP Who2. And then we're gonna do some interactive demo to use this store procedure. We'll get from this store procedure, we'll see how we can get like locking related information, long run inquiry, wait information, SQL plan, and so on and so forth, and also A, B, C, D. Also, we have the help for this who is active store procedure. Okay, so let's get started. So first, let's Google. Okay, so I'm gonna Google the keyword who is active. Okay, if we just search who is active, and they will lead us to the who is active this website. Let's go to the download. Okay, so the download. Before we go to download, let's see. Just simply see a SP WhoIsActive is a comprehensive activity monitoring store procedure that works for all versions of SQL Server. Okay, so that is Adam Mechanic, his website. If we go to the download, so starting 2018, the now like most recent release of version, it is hosted on GitHub. So let's go to GitHub, get the most recent one. Okay, so I think I already download. My web browser is kind of slow. Okay, so this is the latest. It's version 12. It's probably developed like a year ago. Let's see, 2 years ago, 1.5 years ago. Okay, so let's download the source code. So I'm on Windows. I'm going to use this one. Okay, so I'm click this. So it's going to download. So let me go to my download folder. Let's see, download the folder. Here it is. Let's go to the folder. Okay. So it's still downloading. That is the one I download early. So I'm gonna use that one. Okay. So let me do a refresh. Okay, it's finished. So it is SP2-12.00. So let me remove the duplicate. And so remove this one. So this is the zip file we downloaded. So we're gonna uncompress. So in my case, I'm gonna just use some zip to uncompress it. So once we compress it up, open it. You can read this README file, but here it's actually this is a SQL file. Yeah, these two is the same. So we're gonna use this one. Let's open it. So I'm gonna open it. Okay, you can see it. It's a very big procedure, it contains, let me close it, you'll see one more time, okay? So I'm gonna open it. It contains like 5,495 lines. So there's, so you can see the effort that people Adam Mechanic developed this store procedure. Okay, it's very extensive work for this store procedure. All right, so the next we're gonna do the install. Okay, install is pretty straightforward. Before we do the install, let's take a look at the source code. Okay, so the source code, it says you see here, it's basic some settings, and you go ahead to do the installation. It's basically if it doesn't exist to create the store procedure, then the rest of it is the source code, okay, to create. So I'm gonna close this one. You can open this one, the same thing. Let me open it. You see, I've got the same thing, okay. All right, so let's use, I'm going to use the SSMS to install the store procedure. So before doing that, let's connect to a data server. So let me disconnect. So I'm going to connect the server, okay? So the server I'm going to connect, it is a remote machine. Name is Win2022. So I'm going to connect that. Currently, we only have system database and a test database. Okay. So I'm going to get a new query. Let me open it instead of, okay. So I'm going to open it, Control O. And I'm going to go to, it's already, remember last time I did. So it's in my download folder in this directory. So let's do it. So I'm going to open this file using the, I'm going to go and see, yes, it's fine. So here you see it is basically, it's installed this store procedure. At this time, by default, because we connected the master, so it's going to insert installed in the master database. Let's open the, if we go to master, go to program, go to store procedure. So right now there's no user process. So I believe you can install in other database. For this demo, we just install in the master database, okay? Let's go ahead to execute. So I'm going to execute. Okay, it's finished. Let's refresh. So you will see the store procedure is being installed. Okay, so let's see master, and let's see program and store. See, this is the store procedure we just installed. SP underscore WhoIsActive. Okay. All right. So let's do some test. Okay. So next we're going to do is before we do that, let me start on the back end. Start some. Okay, so I'm going to start a long running query. That is wrong. I'm also going to start some locking activity. Okay, so I have a session. Where it is. Somehow it's not working properly. But anyway, I do have sessions running behind the screen, yeah. So let me start a new query. So traditionally, like Microsoft provided called SP who. Okay, so let's run this store procedure. So those store procedures, basically you take similar like you take snapshot of the current system, what is going on there. Okay, so this is SP who. And in my example, you can see and give all the process or session and for background, the system related, all the way to like 50, But typically for us, we're more interested like the session is greater than 51, the speed, okay? And so the first thing we know the SP who is it's not there's some information is it's harder to find because of this. And things in this demo, I already on the back end started some backend activity. You see right now I have a session. It's blocking. See, the session 76 is blocked by session 71. So that is a use SP2. But the information given by this SP who, right, it is limited. You see the columns, there's very limited information. But the early days, in order to get those information, like see, what is this sessions running? I want to see like 71, right? So let's see. Then you have to use the DBCC input buffer, right? Input buffer to get the SQL statement of that interest session. Okay, so let's see what is this session is doing. So if you run this one, let's see. This is the blocking session. If you have like long SQL, they on all in one line, it's harder to read. Okay, so this is SP. So later years, there's another procedure provided by Microsoft. Okay, so it's called SP who2. So this stop procedure gives similar information, but you see there's some more columns for the information like CPU time, disk I/O, and so on and so forth. And still, you will see there's lots of system-related process, so it's harder to read and it's cannot sort. Okay, so they give us similar information for SP who, but SP who2 give a little more information. So we still see the in this example, we see this blocking. When you get a call, it's a system having some problem, right? So you go there, you can use this SP who2 to take a brief look to see if any long-running queries. But it's harder to find here quickly, right? Because of the output. Okay, it's not very straightforward. Okay, so let's see what we can do use SP WhoIsActive. So the SP WhoIsActive. Let's run this one. I don't need this buffer anymore. So if we run this one, and in my example, we have 3 sessions. Okay, so these 3 sessions, you can see like session 71, it's been running 23 minutes, 5 seconds. The session 76, it is being run like 22 minutes. Okay, there's another session is running like 4 minutes. You can see here, you give the who's logging, what kind of wait information. You see the wait information is log, so it's very clear. And the CPU and blocking information, this gives us similar. However, it's very easy to read and very easy to find because they only return active session. Okay, so that is when we do the troubleshooting, it's very easy to filter the useful information for us to find. In this specific example, let me refresh this screen. Okay, for refresh, you can see this one, it is 6 minutes now. So that means to us, this is a long running query, right? And also those information also useful sometimes, like open transaction count, what the program is running, start time, login time, and so on and so forth. Okay, so also the SQL statements. You see, let's see the SQL statement. Let me open this. You can see this is also very important because they give us the exact SQL statement. It's not like you're gonna, like in the SP2 situation, gonna be like this, from the query output. So this is give us the exact SQL statement. Okay, so let me see another SQL statement. You can see that is another SQL statement. It's also, I just did a Cartesian join a couple of tables, so make the wrong learning for demo purpose. Okay, so in this example, we see we simulate a locking and also long running. So in the real time, it can be a more queries we can check from this SP WhoIsActive. Okay, so let's go back to here. So we compared SP Who2, and with this WhoIsActive. So you can clearly see WhoIsActive is much friendly, user friendly, and provided a tremendous information. Like when we can see the logging, long running, wait information, what kind of wait stats, okay? And these two more things I will demo is called the SQL plan and the help. So you can also see the help, okay? So let's see if you want to find out the syntax, you can just use add help equals 1. It will show you the first is the header. So then we're gonna see the those are parameters you see here. Okay, the parameters. Let's see. I think my window has some problem. Cannot see it clearly. Okay. So maybe let me use a small font, probably so we can see it. Okay, so I'm going to use a small font. Right now, let me use standard 100. Okay. All right, so use small font. Now we can see it clearly. Okay. All right, so one section is the header. The second section, it is the parameters. And you can provide the parameter to this stop procedure. Okay, so one we are interested, it is let's see, we want to look at the plan, this one, get plans. Okay, so we're gonna do get plans equals 1. So we want to see the plan. Let's see, we also want to see something else. Let's see, we want to see, you might want to see get task information, and also let's see get memory information, right? So that is also useful when you're troubleshooting memory issue. And also Let's see. I think I want to get log. Okay. Yeah, get logs. Okay. So let's see at get logs. All right. I use these two options. Okay. So let's do execute. Get logs equals 1. Get logs. Oh, get plans. Yeah. All right. So now from the output, you will see more information. See, now we have a query plan. Okay. So let's see this one. What query plan for this look like? Oh, you see, it's very complicated because it's Cartesian join. Okay, it's very messy. But so that is good thing. A single execution, this SP WhoIsActive, we can get so many information, and also we can get the locking information. Let's see if we click this one, we will see what kind of lock mode, which object, so on and so forth. Okay, for the troubleshooting the locking blocking. Okay, those other informations you can look at the help and to find out other useful information. Okay, let's go back to that help. So or visit Adam's website to read the document. And from here, some other information, let's see, get task information, get transaction information, what else? Get log information, get additional information, and it's useful if for sometimes troubleshooting more complicated problem. Okay, and this is demo. In this demo, we basically demonstrate the interactive use of this procedure. It is, if you do a Google search, you can find many people published articles and also videos for this stop procedure. So in this demo, we primarily just show how interactive to run this stop procedure and compare with SP2 who. And in the real world, when you do the diagnostics, issues, it can be very useful, especially some complicated query, those kind of weighty information also important to let so you understand exactly what kind of weight it is. Okay, it will help troubleshoot, and also you see that temp DB allocation. You can see like if the query uses lots of temp space. So tremendous information, read, write, and so on and so forth. Okay, I guess I'm gonna just stop here. Hopefully this can be useful for anybody managing real-world database.